Hey guys, this is definitely going to be a different video than what I normally do. Just got home from work a little while ago, and I've been following everything that I can online with everything that's going on in our country. And if it wasn't bad enough that we had, a virus that swept the world, right? We had no control over that. We could only do what we could do as far as to keep ourselves, safe or whatever, as far as wearing masks and gloves, and we have to continue to do that. But see, we have that power, at least that bit of control to protect ourselves. We don't have to leave the house. Now, granted, there were so many people that got sick and still do. And it's breaks my heart, and it's a chance. I'm back to work, and that's a chance I have to take every single day. And it's an invisible weapon, absolutely. But you know what? COVID does not choose its victims based on the color of their skin. I could get COVID-19 just as easily as my African American neighbor. I could die from it just as easily as my African American neighbor. COVID-19 does not have any prejudice. Unlike our country. I'm incredibly patriotic. I was brought up to respect my country, to be proud of my flag that serves this country. My dad was in the Navy, my grandfather in the Army, and we were very, 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 and still am. I get goosebumps when I hear the Star-Spangled Banner, even if it's not sung well. I get goosebumps on my goosebumps every time I hear taps. And not just because I played it at my father's funeral, but because I'm an American. I'm an American who respects all Americans. All Americans. As long as they're good people. But the color of your skin does not make you a good person, nor does it make you a bad person. The color of your skin is pigment. The color of my eyes doesn't make me a good person or a bad person. My height, my weight does not make me a good person or a bad person. So why does the color of your skin dictate what people perceive others as? I don't get it. I've never understood it my entire life. I've always questioned it. Granted, I was born in 1976. I didn't live through the times when they, were first fighting for equality. I learned about that. I never understood it. And I always questioned why and how. How could anybody think that they're better than anybody else based on the color of their skin? Now, if a person murders an innocent person, that murderer is going to be a piece of shit, whether they are white, black, fat, skinny, it does not matter. I don't understand it. George Floyd. He wasn't holding a gun, aiming it at a police officer. He wasn't threatening anybody. What was this based on? Trying to use a counterfeit $20 bill or something? Sounds real justified to me. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's frigged up. It's so messed up. It's so messed up. And you know what? Now we live in a world where there's cell phones and there's cameras everywhere all the time. So these cops are not going to be able to hide behind their, ooh, he was threatening me. Bullshit. $20. 10 minutes. That cop sat on George Floyd's neck with his knee. 10 minutes. He had 10 minutes to stop. He didn't make a rash decision and pull a trigger because he only had a few seconds to react. No, he had 10 minutes. 10 minutes. How many times did that police officer get written up for other offenses and he still had his badge? That also is messed up. And as much as I think that the riots have gone too far, there's a lot of innocent people that are losing their livelihoods, their businesses. It's going too far. You know, it is. But the initial anger, I get it. I get it. I'm a white woman, right? Who am I? But I'm a human. And most human beings have an innate ability to love, right? Don't we? We love. We want what's best for our neighbor. Don't we? I do. Most of the people I associate myself with do. Being a good person is free of charge. You don't have to pay a goddamn thing for it. So what makes people so messed up? What makes certain people think that they're better than others? I will never understand. Ever. 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 And as far as the riots, I get it. I get how they are initially pissed. I get it. And I believe wholeheartedly in the right to protest peacefully. That is our right as Americans, to protest but peacefully. Martin Luther King, he said, a riot is the language. A riot is a language for the people that are unheard, I think. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Riots are the language for the people that are unheard. Doesn't that make sense? Even if I said it wrong? Doesn't that make sense? It does to me. But again, I do think they've gone too far and it is scary. I hate to see what this could cause. This is going to perpetuate more violence. I hope we're able to get it under control before too many other things happen that and lives are lost or hurt. You know, like all of this happened for the careless decision that a cop made to take the life of Mr. George Floyd. And to this man's family, this girl right here, up in the most northeast part of this country, stands behind you. Because I am human. And I love. And I support you. I support what is right. I don't see color of skin. I see what's inside. I'll never understand that any other way from anybody. Anybody. So for the state of this world that we're in, the state of this country that we're in, We live in America. Why are we turning it into a shit show? Everybody needs to wake up. Wake up, America. God, please. Nobody's perfect. None of us are perfect. Do your best. Make the right decisions. It's easy. I just hate to see what I've been seeing. It makes me scared for the people that are around the riots. It makes me upset for the family that has lost their son, their brother, their friend for nothing, for no reason. I'm upset that this cop has had a badge when he should have had it taken away, in my opinion, a while ago. I'm upset that people that are African American have to walk down the street and feel fear because they are black. That upsets me. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I can't wrap my head around how that must feel. I support y'all. I support this country. There is good in this country, you guys. We have to use what's right and what's good in our hearts and start making better choices. Again, to the family of George Floyd, my heart, my love, and my support is with you. And that's really what this video is all about. God bless.